welcome back to Offended Unfriended Reacts.
Also a podcast.
The podcast.
The
well,
podcast. The world's best podcast. And if you don't know about it, you're late. The end.
Another reaction, baby. Another Billy Badass.
Brr.
Let's do
This
it.
one a lot of people have been asking for. It's the helicopter story. So, without further ado.
Adieu.
Yeah.
So, I figure, I don't know if I'll do it. Maybe I'm too selfish. I have no ideas. Dude, I'm all over the fucking map. Do you know what I want to do right now? I actually want to learn how to fly a helicopter, man. I do. That's my latest thing. Oh, you know why it is? It's because I live in Los Angeles. Yeah, and it's an absolute clusterfuck. When you go into land in that city, just look out the window and just look at the complete lack of planning. There's not even zoning laws. They'll build like a skyscraper next to a house, next to a gun range, and then there's like a fucking daycare center, right? The city doesn't even work, even when everything else works. So God forbid the dollar collapses or some crazy shit happens. Where are you gonna go in a city like that? So you guys are all right out here in Atlanta, you know? You're all right. I don't know, maybe in Atlanta might be crazy. You're on the outskirts, you're fine. You're fine. You don't live in a desert. You slam your face in a bird bath. You're cool, right? Drink that water for a good 30 days. LA, there's nowhere to go. That's why I love the helicopter. Dude, the helicopter is the ultimate fuck this, I'm out vehicle. All you gotta do is assess the situation. Zombie coming up the street, fuck this. This looks safe. You just land. You can sit there hovering. Just sit there in a hover, watching everybody getting killed. Sitting up there eating cheese and crackers with the red stick, you know?
With the red stick. Yeah.
Yeah, so I told my wife I want to fly a helicopter. She's just like, yeah, no. Which I know that came from a place of love, but it still kind of annoyed me, right? Just that she said that shit, like then I was just gonna be like, oh, all right. Thought I was gonna get to do that, but you said no, so there goes that. Hey, what other dreams aren't I gonna get to achieve? You're like, do you already know, or do you wait for me to ask? Yeah. I'm still gonna do it. I'm just not gonna tell her. I'm just gonna go out and do it, pass the goddamn class, and when I get my license, I'm not gonna tell her. I'm just gonna go out and I'm gonna buy a white silk scarf, and I'm just gonna hang it by a nail in the living room. She's just gonna be like, what is that? What is that for? What does that mean? Yeah, someday you'll see. Someday you'll see. The shit hits the fan. And you're freaking the fuck out, and I'm taking branches off some unforeseen helicopter. What is that? Shut the fuck up and get in! You know, like my scarf on. Now, you guys think I'm bullshitting. I'm not. I'm serious. I'm 100% in on this. And ever since I got into it, I'm seeing helicopters everywhere. I never realized how many helicopters there were. Driving down the street like Henry Hill, looking up at them, you know? Doing key bumps and shit. They're after me. Swear to God. I'm seeing stories about them. It's just like that old advertising anecdote, you know, where someone's like, I never realized how many mattresses, commercials there were out there until I needed a mattress. And then all of a sudden, they were all over the place. And then I bought a mattress, and then it all went away. Same shit.
Oh my God.
I saw this story down in Orange County, right? Down in Orange County, California, this guy gave helicopter tours for 30 years. 30 years without incident. Hands the business off to his son. The American dream. I built it up for 30 years. Here you go, son. Make the family and the family name proud. All right, Dad, I love you. Right? This poor kid, 5 days in. He's supposed to give a tour to a couple. Only the dude shows up. The kid thought it was weird, but he's like, I need the money. I got to give him a tour. Right? So he takes this guy up. 10 minutes into the tour, the dude fucking jumped out. Yeah.
That's what's funny.
5 days in. 5 days in for the balloons and the cake. We love you, son. Keep the family tree going. Traditional life. 5 fucking days later, this kid, he probably barely had the speech down. Just sitting there flying the helicopter. All right, if you look out the left side of the aircraft, that's Orange County. There's over 27 miles of beaches. Put your seatbelt back on. 27 miles of beaches. Was established as a county in 1903. Sir, please don't open the door. Sir, what are you doing? No! Don't! Stop! No! What the fuck? Oh my God! What the fuck? Air traffic control. I don't know who's on this frequency, but you really need some kind of fucking helicopter. 5 days in. So I read further into the story. Turns out the guy who jumped out, he was 61 years old, terminally ill. He was in pain every day. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with him, and he had had enough. At that point, that guy immediately became a hero in my world, right? You know what I love about him? Not only did he make the decision, he didn't go out like some pussy, right? Handful of pills, watching a romantic comedy, wrapped in an Afghan that Nana made. Fuck that. This guy went out like a man. Take me up in the chopper. I'm looking at the land I love, and then I'm jumping out like a superhero. I loved it. Yeah. This guy should have been wearing a fucking cape. I can't imagine how elated he must have been on that helicopter ride up after finally, just taking back control of his life. Like, fuck you, disease. I decide. Ripping tubes out, gets a burger, shotguns a beer, take me up in the chop. He probably had his fucking foot on the dashboard. He's not even listening to this guy giving the tour, right? Over 27 miles of beaches. Put your seatbelt back on. Established as a county in 1903. Sir, please don't try to open the door. No! But here's the thing. I left out one small thing. There is one small thing. The guy fucking lived. Yeah, they were out over the ocean, 500 feet up. You'd think that would be enough, so I'm thinking he must have gone in like Greg Louganis, like no splash. But witnesses said it looked like a dummy was falling out of the air, so that sounds like a hell of an impact. I think he accidentally did the most epic 500-foot belly flop in the history of jumping out of a helicopter, But that didn't change what he was trying to do. Where his heart was, I still love this guy. I just feel bad for him. Just on the way down, he's got to be thinking, 3 more seconds of pain, 2 more seconds. Wow! Oh my God, this is worse! This is way worse!
Okay.
It has a happy ending, though. He later died at the hospital. That's right. So here's to him. God bless him. I hope I have the balls someday. Cheers.
Yo.
I told you something could be funnier. That's crazy.
Oh, God.
That's intense.
Oh, my God.
Bro, how about that?
3 more seconds.
Yo,
I love the
how about the replay? He did on both sides.
Yeah.
Yo, he did the
microphone.
Oh, yeah,
the
perfect.
Oh, I'm like, dude, this guy's killing me.
Bro, just that that second of when he's floating in the water.
That's up there. That's one of the best I've seen. Oh my gosh.
I can't. I'm fucking
Now you know why we get a lot of requests for that one.
Oh my
that is a good
God.
one.
Raw crazy topic.
Like my stomach hurts right now from that.
He got me.
I couldn't laugh anymore. I was just staring. Like my face hurts so bad right now from smiling, laughing.
Right, but the
30 years, no incident.
Right. Yeah,
Oh my
5 days.
No, but just think about that.
But he makes a good point. He goes, reading up on the guy. He wanted to go out, looking at the land I love.
Yeah.
Jumping out the fucking
yes.
helicopter.
The whole time I'm
Eating
thinking
a
about
burger,
this too. I'm
shotgun
like,
beer.
I'm like, well, he's in California. I mean, I hope he hit the pavement, not the water. And then I'm going in my head. I'm thinking throughout this, like, I wonder if you were, how high up was he? Like, could you, if you hit the ocean, would you survive? And then boom, motherfucker survives because it hit the water. Like, that's crazy.
Dude, that's gotta hurt. And then the pain thing is, really, you know, it hurt.
But the way he just ended it, just now.
Yeah.
Just a happy ending. He died.
Later in the hospital. Christ.
And that's why he's also the GOAT.
Yes.
I always say that a lot about people, but between him and Chappelle, it's
No,
just,
I'll be honest. I mean, Bill Burr and Dave Chappelle, it's toss up right there, you know.
for me now it is. I mean, it was always Chappelle.
I don't know, man.
It's
That Andrew Schultz is climbing up the ranks, bro.
If you don't know about Andrew Schultz,
Yeah.
please do yourself a favor. Go on our channel, watch Reaction, then go on his.
New
and just
York's own.
Watch
right.
everything. There's no reason you shouldn't know about Andrew Schultz. And if you get offended by him, I don't care.
Unfriend us.
I don't
There
care.
you go. Good one. Good setup. Good setup. I saw that.
And with that, I say thank you for watching. Offended and Unfriended Reacts. Like and subscribe, please.
Yep. Also the podcast.
Subscribe and like.
Thank you, Jesse.
Got you.
He
Let's
missed
do
his
it.
mark.
No, I said also the podcast. I got to work on that too, you know.
Didn't you start that at the top?
I do it all the time now.
Namaste.
We're still going the podcast.
No, I'm a sick.
Thank you.